Um, so where we left off was pretty exciting, actually. So where we left Hang off on one second. Was pretty exciting, actually. So we're test. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was wondering why I'm hearing myself. Testing. Where we left off was pretty exciting. We escaped a pirate ship. I think we even helped it to not wreck against a reef. Like you diverted disaster in this, and then we escaped the pirate ship in a cask, and we're floating in the cask towards the shore. So that's basically where we are. There's really no need to say any more. If you want to hear more, go listen to the first video, I guess. Okay, so we're in the casket, remember, in the lagoon. You'll have to get out of the casket first. The current pulls you in toward the island. I tried to go west, I meant wait. Time passes. The current pulls you in towards the island. Lagoon in the cask. You are crouched in a cask in the lagoon of St. Sinistra. The jungle looms gray-green in the light of the full moon. Does that mean I can get out of the cask yet? Get out of cask. Although the lagoon is warm and clear, it is much too deep. The current pulls you in toward the island. With a scrape, the cask lodges in the sand. I guess we're there now. Shallows in the cask. You are crouched in the cask in the warm, lapping waves of the shallows. A white sand beach is west of you. A skiff nods in the waves, its oars jerking around in the current. See, that skiff is what the pirates from the ship came to shore in, I guess. Examine skiff. The skiff is large enough to carry several men, but light enough that you feel able to row it. Oh, really? Do I get in it? I don't know. Look again. You're crouched in the cask. Oh, I'm in the cask still. Alright, so get out of cask. Free of your weight, the cask bobs and spins in the current. Pulled out into the lagoon, you splash after it, but it is gone. Why the hell would I splash after it? Look. You're soaking your shoes and stockings in the warm, lapping waves of the shallows. A white sand beach is west of you. The skiff nods in the waves, its oars jerking around in the current. West Beach. This is a tiny beach at the base of vine-covered cliffs. To the east, the Helena Louise floats serenely on the lagoon. Immediately north of you, a rocky staircase is hewn into the cliff. Give me 1 second. Let me look something up here. Alright. We'll head up. Lawn. Jungle looms around this clipped lawn, a path meandering westward into the dense undergrowth. To the east is a folly entangled in blooming jasmine. The way to the beach is obscure, but visible to the southeast. Behind the folly, a thorny hedge blocks the cliff view of the sea. Music and voices float from the veranda to the north. Two men stand whispering in the shadows. You catch an occasional word. Davis dead. Girl. Falcon on Sinistra. The men separate, the well-dressed one going into the ballroom as the other slinks into the bushes. You see his face. Crully. Huh. Let me wait. No, nothing seems to be happening. Alright. Oh yeah. Folly. I headed east. Folly. Perfumed by the heady odor of the night blooming jasmine entwined in the bamboo latticework, this folly is a cool, dark haven. One bamboo slat at the back seems to be loose. A bench is built into the wall circling the folly. Well, we gotta check out that slat. The bamboo slat at the back of the folly appears to be loose. Captain Jameson enters the folly, stooping to avoid the flowers dangling over the door. I thought I heard someone. What the devil are you doing here? Lafond is a dangerous man to play with, Jameson sighs. What an astonishing girl you are, my dear, and so ingeniously dressed. He plucks a flower from the tangle above the door and sets it in your hair. The beauty of this blossom is nothing to yours. Aw, you old smooth talker. Kiss. No, I said kill. Oh my god, I wrote kill. Kiss. Jameson. You lean to his arms, face lifted. Catching his breath, Jameson pulls you against him, his hands circling your waist, crushing the flower between you. Darling, he whispers, leaning over you. Oh, my angel. Oh, trust me. What if he said that? Let's see here. I'm kind of lost in my walkthrough, so I'm going to kind of be on my own here. Ask Jameson about Crowley. He fails to notice you've spoken. My lovely, Jameson says huskily. His eyes burn intently. They're blue like the sea on a summer day. A shiver of warmth flows through you, and you tremble at his touch. The pirate's hands, warm and exciting, caress you, searing through the thin linen of your chemise. His lips near yours, his breath softly scented. May I kiss you? No. Just kidding. I'll say yes. Just to get some action going. Breathless, eager, you lean into him. Tender is his kiss, soft his lips as his body presses hard against you. You know what they're really saying there. You drown in the tide of your passion, swept like the sea against the rocks of the shore. I've never been that caught up in anybody, to be honest with you. Well then what do I do? I don't know. What's my inventory? You have a flower, a slab of pork, and your reticule hanging from your wrist. It seems that your reticule contains a cotton frock, a missive, a jeweled brooch, an invitation, a bit of mirror, a leather bottle, smelling salts, and a banknote. You are wearing a shirt, breeches, your kid slippers, and a linen chemise. Chemise, I don't know. With a pent-up sigh, Nicholas forces himself away from you. Now is not the time nor the place to advance my suit, he says wistfully. But the night is still young, and you are so beautiful. I must be gone, lest I lose my soul in you. Oh, God, give me a break. With an engaging smile, he bows and leaves the folly. Okay, well. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, yeah, that bamboo plank. Take plank. It was a bamboo something. Slat. Take slat. Only the bottom of the slat is loose. The rest is tightly woven into the frame of the folly. Pull slat. You twist aside the loose slat, wedging the end into the woven wall. The remaining hole just above the bench looks big enough to snake yourself through. Oh, okay. Enter hole. In the hedge. You crouch in the green rustlings of the hedge, not far east. Wind keens up the cliff, high above swells breaking against a rocky shore. You know the folly is somewhere to the west. North, the hedge is somewhat less dense. Let's see what my walkthrough says. Doesn't say anything about this. Yes, wait one more turn, stand up. Go west twice. I guess we shouldn't have gone in this hole according to my walkthrough, but let's see what happens. North. By the house. You crouch in the hedge by the house, twigs poking into you, the cliff crumbling away to the east. The hedge seems less dense to the south. A closed window is directly west of you. By the house. Okay. Maybe I'm still where I'm supposed to be. Twigs poking into the east. The hedge seems less dense to the south. A closed window is directly west of you. Open window. Opened. Enter window. Library. Everything in this private office is larger than life. A huge portrait decorates the north side, and black drapes mask the east wall. Bookshelves tower over a cherry desk, and a massive wooden globe squats in the corner. Music wafts distantly from the ballroom across the hall to the south. An expensive hat is hanging on a knob. Give me that hat. As you lift the hat from its knob on the wall, a low vibration tingles up your legs from the floor. You don't find that kind of behavior in flooring. normally. Wear hat. You're now wearing the hat. Great. Let's see. Look again. How do I get out of here? Huge portrait. Examine portrait. The portrait seems familiar, and you realize it is exactly the picture on the front of the banknote LaFawn sent you. Same clothes, same surroundings, same pose. Huh. Black drapes mask the east wall. Open drapes. You pull the cloth aside momentarily. Examine east wall. You can't see any east wall here. Bookshelves tower over a cherry desk. Examine desk. You have no need for that, milady. Wooden globe. Examine globe. The massive wooden globe, painted in greens and blues and white, describe the world as presently known. A knob juts out from the wall. Pull knob. Fiddling with the knob has no desirable effect. Push knob. Open knob. Examine knob. Okay. Well, let's save. Hang on. Alright. Infocom, they're infamous for not listing exits. Let's go north. You can't go that way. Northeast. East. Best not to show that you've been wandering by the house. Alright, so took me back out where I came from. So west. The library. South. Okay. East hallway. The carpeted hallway turns from west to north here, extending into the east wing. A long table blocks the way south. A black-garbed butler marches up to you. It was made clear that the whippings, that villagers are not admitted in this house. He grasps you by the scruff of your neck and propels you head first out the front door. Main entrance. The front door stands open to the south. Light split out and out onto a drive stretching north into the jungle. A path leads around the western wing of the house. Jutting out from the east wing is a tall hedge. Okay, so the butler has thrown me out for looking like a ragamuffin. Alright. Let's go around the house. It's around the western wing of the house. Okay, the gravel path is just wide enough for a cart to pass. It bends around the west wing of the house, leading you to trade entrance. You are on a well-trampled lawn at the side of the house. One low doorway leading into the east. Graveled paths lead north and south into the undergrowth. Okay. I'm trying to get into the kitchen. Well, let's head east. Kitchen. There we go. A fire pit in the floor smokes badly, fogging up the depths of this large kitchen, somehow not escaping through either the south or the west doors. A blonde woman huddles alone by the fire as if cold. The woman smiles uncertainly and then rushes over. Are you come from the village, boy? Just know Lord Dimsford. She sighs at your surprise. So he sent you. I am his Lucy. It's been so long since I've seen him. LaFawn caught me eavesdropping and now I can't leave the grounds. Alright, and I need to know this because... Alright, so let's see. When I get in the kitchen. Okay. East to the kitchen. Wait. Get the garter. Wait. I haven't found LaFawn's papers. I'm watched too closely. Tell Dimsford that I I'm scared and I want him to come get me. Give this to him. He'll recognize it. Lucy slides a garter down her leg and holds it out to you. Take garter. Take it. Lucy kisses your head and returns to the fire, humming. Okay. Go west, south, northeast. West to the trade entrance. South, forest. Buried in the subtropical undergrowth, you lose all sense of being on someone's private estate. Jungle seems to extend for miles on all sides of you. A foot-worn path curves from east to north here, and the vegetation lessens to the northeast. Alright. South, northeast. Clearing. You're in a small clearing under the western side of the house. Heavy vines creep up the walls past the second floor window, open to the night air. Southwest is an opening in the bushes. Okay. Up to the bedroom. Climb vines. You take a firm grasp on a particularly thick tendril, jerk once to secure it, and scamper up the wall like some huge tropical spider. It is easy to climb through the window. Bedroom, lit only with moonlight through the open window. Tonight this room is serving as a lady's dressing room. An exit lies to the north. Draped across the bed is a lovely cream-colored watered silk gown. It looks about your size. Oh, well, I'll be damned. Take gown. Alright. Let's remove my clothes. Take off shirt and breeches and chemise. You can't use multiple direct objects with take. Remove shirt and breeches. Okay. Remove shirt. You remove the shirt, exposing your elbows. Oh, scandalous. Remove breeches. You remove the breeches, exposing your ankles. Remove chemise, but that wouldn't be decent. Okay. Wear gown. The beautiful ball gown fits perfectly, the creamy silk bringing a glow to your cheeks. You comb your hair with your fingers and bite your lips to make them red. Okay, very good. North. Upstairs hall. You stand in a carpeted hallway leading east to a stair landing. Rooms lie north and south of you. Hang on one second. I guess east and down. East. Stair landing. The east-west hallway opens here to curve into a grand staircase sweeping down to the foyer. Foyer. A grandiose staircase splits and twists up to the next floor here, framing the entrance south to the ballroom. Long hallways lead east and west. Cool night air drifts in through the front door north of you. The butler stands near the entrance to the ballroom. Show invitation to butler. The butler takes the invitation. Enjoy the dance, Miss Davis. Oh, that shit worked. Okay. South. The sea of spectators parts to admit you, murmuring approval. I love this game. Ballroom. LaFawn's party is well attended. You can hardly move for the crush. However, the room is oddly silent, no talk interrupting the musical efforts of the musicians to the west. Despite the heat, no one ventures south to the veranda, nor through the opening east. The foyer is north of you. Captain Jameson moves up to you, saying, "May I have this dance?" He doesn't await an answer, sweeping you out on the dance floor. Ooh. Dancing. Alright, well, I'm just supposed to enjoy the dance here. Time passes. His eyes twinkle like moonlight on the sea. The steps of the dance separate you for a moment. As you twirl around and curtsy to another dancer, you glide back into the captain's arms. That's funny. Hang on, I'm trying to read something. Oh. Okay, wait again. Time passes. Nicholas' hands are smooth and cool. Your hands link tightly with his and held high over your heads. A line of dancers flies between you and Jameson. Time passes. I haven't found your father. We've long suspected a passage under the library, but I cannot find an entrance, says Jameson. Together you whirl around the ballroom, his arms snug around your waist, leading you gracefully, masterfully. Nicholas's grip tenses as he nods to a bewigged man staring at you. You turn and the man moves on. I think I'll wait again. Time passes. If there is any trouble and I am unable to help, a signal from an upstairs seaward window will bring my men. They can be here in moments, the captain says. The music ends with a flourish, and you pirouette once more before curtsying to Jameson. As you move to the side of the dance floor, Nick adds, "We should separate. I'm sure I'm being watched. You should be safer aboard the Helena Louise. If you slip out the veranda doors, no one will notice you leaving." He touches your hand and dissolves into the crowd. Wow. That's so crazy. Go east. Supper room. One long table set across the north entrance indicates that supper was served here earlier. West of you is the ballroom. You scuttle underneath the long table. I'm underneath a table. East hallway. The carpeted hallway turns from west to north here, extending into the east wing. A long table blocks the way south. So hang on. It said go east and north twice to the library. East, north. Okay, whatever. Library. Everything in the... I didn't understand the description of that last room whatsoever. The library. Everything in this private office is larger than life. Oh, I've been here. A huge portrait decorates the north side. Okay, so I've been here. Give me the hat. Oh, the hat was on the knob, and that caused a low vibration. So somewhere in here, it did something. Examine bookshelves. Most of the books appear unread, their pages uncut, the spines not yet creased, all except one, Treatise of Power by Sir Michael Villiers. I happen to notice that, just glancing at the bookshelves. Open those black drapes, open drapes. You pull the cloth aside momentarily. Touch knob. Caressing the knob accomplishes nothing. Caressing the knob. Well, let's see what I have to do here. Examine the bookcase. Oh. I'm stupid. God, I'm really bad at these games. Take the treatise book. You half tip the book out of its shelf when it snaps surprisingly back into place. There is a mysterious scraping sound from inside the wall. Alright. Examining something to do with the globe. I don't know how I could have... I'm reading what to do in the walkthrough, but I don't understand how they got to this. It says press the island on the globe to open the portrait, but nothing has ever clued me about an island on the globe. Press island. You press the painted island. See, that was very poorly clued in my opinion. And it sinks into the wooden sea. You hear a whir and a click and the portrait pops open. A draft of sea-scented air flows in from behind it. Save. safety's sake, you leave the hat on its knob. Best not to show that you've been wandering. You move beyond the portrait into the flickering torchlight. Stairwell. Cool salt air blowing past a torch on a spiral staircase below you ruffles your hair and circles south into the library. Ooh. Down. Bottom of stairwell. Flickering torchlight lights the bottom of a spiral staircase. A draft blows from the east. A passage leads south. East. North passage. A strong wet breeze blows from a low doorway to the east. A circle of light leads west. The passageway continues south. East. Guard's bunk room. Once a cell, now with the door missing, made into a guard's bunk room. This door is distinctly uncomfortable. This room is distinctly uncomfortable. Gasps of air are forced through a crack in the seaward wall of the room. The way out is west of you. A powder horn hangs on a long strap from the wall. A canvas cot is shoved against a wall. Sitting in the cot is a large key. Wow, score. Guess you can get lucky every day. Take all. Horn taken. Key taken. Okay. Examine key. It looks like every other large key you've ever seen. Oh, thanks. Examine horn. Almost triangular with a little spout on top. The powder horn is similar to the one your father used to carry when hunting. It is filled with a mixture of gunpowder and shot. Okay. Let's see. The key and horn go west twice and south. West, back to the north passage. West, back to the bottom of stairwell. South, anteroom. 2 exits lead from this cavernous room, north and south. The walls drip with wet, forming a huge pool on the floor. A crocodile lies half in the pool, gazing at you. With baleful eyes, jaws wide open, dagger-sharp teeth glint in the torchlight. Oh my. Okay, now I know what to do here. But I'm still going to follow the walkthrough. But I know what to do. Hang on. Okay. Inventory. I should have pork. Yep, so I have a pork. And I should have laudanum. And I knew I didn't. A leather bottle. That's it, right? Examine bottle. Appears to be a small leather bottle with a tiny label on one side. It appears to be almost empty. Examine label. Read label. The label reads laudanum drops. Good. Squeeze into a glass of wine to sleep free of pain and mental anguish. I wish. Alright. Put laudanum on pork. You squeeze 3 colorless drops onto the slab of pork. A patch of salt dissolves as the laudanum absorbs into the meat. Give pork to... Is it alligator or crocodile? Crocodile. Crocodile. The crocodile snaps his jaws shut as a slab of pork disappears into its maw. Hee. And what do? Wait. With an inaudible creak, the crocodile's mouth opens again. Wait. Without warning, the crocodile relaxes, eyes closed, asleep. Yay! Save again. Alright. How long have I been playing? Should I take a break? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. And we'll play again soon. Thanks, everyone.